Jeez. You ask one lady if she's Tyler Perry in drag, and suddenly you're the bad guy. It's a reference. That's my humor. Abed gets it.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 dark truths about your favorite sitcoms.
Are you trying to ruin the entire night?
For this list, we'll be looking at secret and bleak behind-the-scenes facts about your beloved comedy shows. What sitcom do you love the most? Let us know below. Number 10, not quite a community. Community.
I'm gonna take a sword. Can I take a sword?
You've got a sword.
Pierce, knock it off. You're playing the game wrong.
We'll see.
Ever since Chevy Chase walked onto the set of Community, problems seem to spring up regularly. For starters, he developed a feud with creator and primary showman Dan Harmon. On his live podcast, Harmontown, he played out an angry voicemail he got from Chase. This feud partly led to Harmon being fired and later rehired by the show. But another accusation about Chase involves racist comments against co-star Donald Glover.
I've seen men in your situation, Troy. No, those are both for me.
In an interview with The New Yorker about Glover, Harmon stated that Chase was jealous of Glover's comedic skills and the fans' positive reaction to him. So Chase reportedly made gross comments in between takes, such as claiming people think Glover's funnier because of the color of his skin. Oof, yikes.
What's that?
It's an automatic security camera that can tell your friends from intruders.
How does it work?
Your guests have arrived. Threat level 4. Your guests have arrived.
It's not calibrated.
Wireless racism. The future of the past is now.
Number 9, Murray Misconduct, The Goldbergs.
Shame on you.
I just sat down. How we get shame on me already?
When watching the big wedding episode between Jeff and Erica in 2022 from The Goldbergs, you may have noticed something was a little off about Murray, played by Jeff Garlin. They seemed to avoid showing him, and when they did, his face was odd. Well, this is because the show used a body double and CGI since Garland departed the show in 2021 after allegations came out about his troubling on-set behavior and misconduct.
Trying to watch the Weather Channel, and I already missed the dew point! The dew point!
You want to know the weather? I'm spinning like a tornado here.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
He apparently used inappropriate language and jokes and exploited his power to intimidate the cast and crew. After the show investigated the claims, they thought it was best for Garland to leave even before all the episodes for season 9 had been filmed.
Hey!
The storm is back and tracking right into us, folks. Please, cancel those plans and stay inside.
No, I diverted you once, Mother Nature, and I'll do it again. Move, wretched blizzard!
Number 8, Pregnant and Gone, A Different World.
But it's not working out the way we planned. Of course not. This thing wasn't planned. It just sort of happened, but you're making the best of it.
Well, it didn't just sort of happen.
Well, no, it didn't just happen. I mean, you guys got lost in the passion and forgot.
After being on The Cosby Show, Lisa Bonet had the chance to shift her character of Denise Huxtable to the spin-off series, A Different World, but then she disappeared, only to return to The Cosby Show briefly before departing again. According to her then-husband Lenny Kravitz, Bonet was fired by Cosby from A Different World after announcing she was pregnant with Zoe. The troubled comedian allegedly said Lisa Bonet is pregnant, but Denise Huxtable is not.
I was just about to call you. You didn't have to worry.
Well, I wasn't worried. Your mother was worried. All I want to know is, was anybody in tears? No, not Rudy. I'm talking about the flight attendants, other passengers.
Another sitcom at the time, Different Strokes, also had similar issues.
That is some snack. Sardines, graham crackers, and ice cream.
Oh, well, I just had a sudden craving.
After falling pregnant, Dana Plato, who played Kimberly Drummond, was also rumored to have been using drugs recreationally. So she was unceremoniously fired from the show. She sadly passed away in 1999. Number 7, Racist Remarks, Boy Meets World. One of the highlights in the later seasons of Boy Meets World was the character of Angela Moore, played by Trina McGee. She would even reprise her character in an episode for the spin-off series Girl Meets World. But in 2020, she disclosed the racism she experienced on set.
You guys are such strong men. What strong men?
While getting her hair and makeup done, co-star Will Friedle called her Aunt Jemima. Friedle later apologized for the comment, but McGee didn't think it was sincere. While filming Girl Meets World, Shawn actor Ryder Strong brought up the Friedle incident, tried to play it as a joke, then attempted to get a rise for McGee.
Awkward. I now pronounce you awkward.
This incident and feeling like an outcast on Boy Meets World and the spin-off stayed with her for years.
Because you don't love me.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I've been getting a lot of that lately.
You don't deserve it. You know you're a great person.
Number 6, Double Firing, One Day at a Time.
Trudy, Sarah, and me are going backpacking this weekend. And I figured since Trudy's mom said yes, I'll just call Trudy and tell her it's okay. Thanks, Mom. Halt! Something wrong?
Sadly, after a rough childhood, Mackenzie Phillips fell down the path of a troubled child star when, after appearing as a 12-year-old in American Graffiti, she was cast as Julie Cooper Horvath in the sitcom One Day at a Time. Her backstage troubles meant she wasn't fired once, but twice. After various issues with drugs and arrest, multiple near overdoses, and worrying behavior on set, Phillips was dropped from the show in 1980.
Go.
Mom, Julie.
Here. Here's your bus fare. Have a nice trip. All right? If that's how you feel, I'm going.
After entering rehab and getting a clean bill of health, she returned to One Day at a Time in 1981.
Barbara! Julie's back! You're back, aren't you? Sure, I'm here. I guess I'm back.
However, by 1983, Phillips passed out during rehearsal. After refusing a drug test, the producers fired Phillips again and closed the door on a third return as she eventually went back to rehab. Number 5, Drinking on the Job, That 70s Show. Beyond the main crew on That 70s Show, Lori Foreman was a fun addition as the manipulative older sibling to Eric.
Look at us. This is just like a Norman Rockwell painting. Mom is serving breakfast, Daddy is reading the newspaper, and Brother Eric is trying to hide a big purple nasty hickey.
Played first by Lisa Robin Kelly, Lori suddenly vanished during the 3rd season, the reason being she enrolled at beauty school. She then briefly returned in the 5th season. Yet by the 6th, Lori looked vastly different as Christina Moore took on the role.
But I want a divorce.
I'll tell you what, honey. We'll wait a month. If a riding mower hasn't shown up by then, we'll talk.
At the time, mixed with her rising fame and going through a miscarriage, Kelly began drinking heavily. So she took time off. After making a brief comeback, things became too difficult again, and Kelly left permanently.
Let's see what Lori's got. 6. 6. 6.
Sadly, beyond appearing in a couple of films, Kelly's career stalled before she passed away in 2013. Number 4, Hidden Substance Use Disorder, Frasier. As the Cheers spin-off Frasier was taking the TV world by storm, Frasier Crane actor Kelsey Grammer was struggling behind the scenes.
Warm buns, Elaine. No, not yours. Ours. Here, to eat. You see. Here, I'll have one. Warm. Why don't we go sit at the table?
You okay?
What the hell's wrong with you?
In 1996, production on Frasier was delayed as Grammer checked himself into rehab after crashing his car while drunk. A substance use disorder had been an issue for Grammer for years. As well as affecting his personal life, it soon began to bleed into his professional one as cast and crews from his shows staged interventions. This, plus the crash, eventually led to him getting professional help.
Lilith, I did write that letter. And I did leave it in the apartment. But,
Yes.
it wasn't last month. It was nearly a year ago.
Grammer's issues stem from the 1975 slaying of his younger sister, Karen. He felt responsible for protecting her and felt like he failed, even though there was nothing he could have done. Number 3, Parent Theft, Step by Step.
Karen, what do you do when a boy breaks a date with you?
No boy's ever broken a date with me. Wow. If that ever happened, I'd die.
Since Angela Watson was only 16 years old when she was cast as Karen, the aspiring model and singer, in the Foster family, her parents controlled her finances. Watson later discovered that over 10 years, her parents had squandered over $2.5 million from her career earnings. So she successfully sued them for the cash and property.
I don't want to sound selfish, but how does this affect me?
In the aftermath, Watson wanted to make sure that no other child star was taken advantage of. She created the nonprofit organization Child Actors Supporting Themselves, or CAST. However, all of this was contrived by Watson's controlling production partner. He conned and brainwashed the actor and her family for 20 years. But now she's free from him and able to rebuild those relationships.
Thanks a lot, Karen.
Glad I can help.
Number 2, Coworker Harassment, Martin.
So, Biggie, how your auditions coming?
Why you want to know, Jenny? You are not auditioning?
No, I'm not. I did not say that. No. I was just making conversation. I'll be right over here, Dusty.
Everybody wants to be a star.
In the 90s, Martin was super popular with audiences. The show was co-created by Martin Lawrence, who also played Martin Payne. His on-screen wife, Gina Waters Payne, was portrayed by Tisha Campbell. And all was seemingly well, at least on screen.
Baby, dinner will be ready soon, so why don't you go over there and have a seat, okay?
Okay, well, why can't you put down the fork? Why you got to swing the fork like that?
Oh, all right. Whatever.
Well, whatever.
In 1997, Campbell quit the show. It turns out she had accused Lawrence of harassment, threats, and abuse. Campbell also issued a lawsuit against him. With all this terrible publicity, Martin was canceled.
Because y'all are always instigating.
Hey, they are not instigating, Pam. Right? They just reminded me of who I am.
And who are you, Martin? I don't know, but he must be somebody real important because they made a statue of him.
The producers managed to persuade Campbell to return for the finale, but she insisted that their scenes be shot separately, with Lawrence banned from the set as she filmed.
Martin! Baby, I'm home. You here? Good.
Lawrence attempted to mend fences publicly in 2020 with an Instagram post of him and Campbell during the sitcom's heyday.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Substance use struggles. Friends.
Oh, what a crappy night.
Although, I have enjoyed the fact that your shirt's been sticking out of your zipper ever since you came back from the bathroom.
While the show was morphing into a legendary sitcom, Chandler Bing actor Matthew Perry was injured in a jet ski accident in 1997. As he was recovering, he was prescribed painkillers, and from there, Perry soon found himself spiraling into a substance use disorder. He went to rehab, but he soon returned to his problem.
Okay?
Yeah, Joey said I needed to relax, so he gave me an antihistamine. Yeah, and then I fell asleep on the subway and went all the way to Brooklyn. Brooklyn is far.
Perry has stated he doesn't remember about 3 years of filming Friends. While shooting the film Serving Sarah in 2001, he had a moment of clarity. Perry called his parents and told them about his struggles. He then got on a plane to meet them and they drove Perry to rehab. He's been sober ever since.
You ultimately kind of, I guess the key word is surrender, and you realize that you need help, so you finally ask for it, and you realize the Matthew Perry plan sucks.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.